our home win this afternoon, second home win of the week. I guess one of the things this season seems to be, well, last season we were winning, but we were keeping clean sheets and sort of winning by 1 and 2. This season it seems to be when we're winning by 3 or 4. Indeed, again 5 today, and all sorts of different scorers. So, I mean, it's early in the season yet, but what's the main difference you think with the squad this year and how you're approaching those games?
Depth, quality, mentality. In short, I think that's we knew we were quite successful last year from being a solid base, and we played quite deep and absorbed pressure and counter attacks. I think we brought some players in over the summer who give us great quality and more of an attacking outlet, and that's where we sort of said we wanted to be on a bit more on the front foot this year, and it's sort of we're starting to see it in games. We know we've got that solid base, and we've sort of changed the way we're playing a little bit, but the goals are coming from all over the pitch as they did today. And it's great that we've got so many options and so many different ways of playing and different systems and different personnel. It certainly gives me a headache. I'm not going to lie; it keeps me up at most nights trying to work out what the best combination might be. But everyone's chipping in, and that's the main difference.
Yeah. And also, I think the other thing is again, maybe a couple of seasons ago, we would go behind and then sort of almost wake up and come from behind. And this season we're scoring and then keeping going. That also seems to be a bit of a difference.
We know we want to start games well, and if we're looking at the game today, I don't think we started well at all. I think looking at that first half, I was actually really disappointed with our performance. I thought we were quite passive, unlike Wednesday when we were on the front foot and we were really aggressive and hard work. And I thought out of possession, we were a little bit hesitant and not very snappy, which is unlike us. And I wouldn't say we're fortunate to go ahead at half time, but it wasn't really us.
There wasn't much in it, and it was a bit scrappy that first half.
Yeah, it was Fred delivered the moment magic, which you're always going to get with players like Fred. And therefore, we really wanted to see that mentality I was talking about earlier in the interview, that second half about being on the front foot. And yeah, from that sort of 46th minute onwards, we were much better, much more aggressive, pass the ball quicker, run with the ball, and then it allowed our creative players to cause the devastation that they can, and they did.
Yep.
And that's really the difference. And then you bring in your subs on, and you look at the bench today, and we've brought 5 players on early in that half, and they've all got that hunger in them because they want to get in the team. So it's quite easy when you're winning comfortably to take your foot off the gas. And look, Ilfracombe, they're not going to take many batterings this year. They're like incredibly hardworking, well coached by Clem, a great group of boys, and they kept going.
Yep.
And they're not going to get rolled over. So it sort of shows how well we've done today. That we picked them apart in that second half against a good side who off the back of 2 wins as well. So it just shows what a great week we've had. We've had a 5-2, a 3-0, and a 5-0. So it's not often you get weeks like that. So now we just got to keep the momentum going.
And I think also maybe this year we've all talked about the league maybe being a lot tighter. There might be a bigger group at the top. I mean, it's maybe 3 from 8 this season. So goal difference might also play a bigger part.
Yeah, it's a really good point, goal difference, and it's something we've wanted to emphasise to the group when we sense games that we're in the momentum and in the ascendancy. We want to sniff blood and go for more goals and try and blow teams away, because then you can manage the game as you want, and that's been a real theme recently. But you've got to have good players to do that, and that's what we've got at the moment. And things are going well. Yeah, they're going well. We know how quickly football can change, so we're not going to get ahead of ourselves and get carried away and remain grounded. For us to win games, we've got to play well and work hard, and the work hard being the key. I don't think we worked hard in the first half, and that's why the game was tight. We worked really hard in the second half, and therefore we've got the quality to go on. So it's about building momentum, and having that bit of arrogance, but also respecting each challenge that comes ahead.
Cool. Lovely. Thanks very much again.
Cool. Thanks,
Cheers,
Clive.
mate.